Alright, this needs to be a little higher. There. Hey guys, welcome back to Elden Ring. So, in this live stream, I'm going to attempt to further Ranni's quest, which I found out that I could do. I thought that I had completed it, evidently I haven't. We're gonna go back to the tower that's over here, over where Ranni's Rise is, and over here we're going to, hopefully, this time around, take a teleporter and rest at a site of grace a couple of times. I didn't know that there were things like this in the game where you have to rest at a site of grace multiple times in order to have interactions appear. The reason we're going back to this specific location is because this location will have the teleporter where we originally picked up Ranni's doll. And I am kind of hopeful that I could still do this, because sometimes when you progress things in this game, it walks off storylines and or things that you haven't done. Oof, that was a long drop. Longer than what I wanted. I'll just rest say to Grace to get my health back real quick. I still have a little bit of 5 o'clock shadow. Maybe, you can't see it well on the camera though, but I finally shaved up a bit to look nicer. I decided I wanted to do a stream where you can see my facial reactions this time around. I don't do those very often anymore because I don't like the background area that I have to record with right now. Anyway, enough about me. Let's focus on the game. Like I said, we're going to be going to the other tower and back to the teleporter to hopefully rest of the site of grace a couple times to start things off. Which, the other tower is here, so I need to head towards 2 on the map. I was making sure that my microphone was down, because if this isn't down, it's auto-muting. Yeah. Kinda cool. It can be annoying, because sometimes I forget to put it down, and I realize that, oh, I've been recording for this long, and my microphone hasn't been recording a single thing. But I'm pretty sure this is the tower that has a teleporter. So I went to one of the other Rise towers, and I found out that since I didn't have the glintstone armor head, that I actually couldn't unlock a sealed cape that was sealed by a spell there. Which isn't disastrous, really, but that is telling me to keep some of the items that I think may be useless. I know what item it was. I have the idea. You're supposed to gesture with that specific item on. The only reason I know what item it was is because the specific gesture is related to an area in the game. By the way, I got new glasses recently. Tell me what you think of them. So this is the year where we need to rest the site of grace a couple times. I'm gonna pick up some of the fireflies, maybe some of the other things along the way, because I never, ever have enough to sell. Rest here. Stand. Rest here. Stand. Rest here. Talk to miniature Ranni. Talk to the miniature.
Oh, a dogged fellow, aren't we? Or is it merely thy habit to talk to dolls? Fine. Fine. I hadn't expected any soul to recognize me in this guise. But now the cat is out the bag, I cannot allow thee thy freedoms. Perform for me a service as recompense. Eliminate the baleful shadows which prowl these lands. The name of Ranni the Witch is already sullied by thee. I will not brook disobedience in this matter. Perform for me eliminate the baleful shadows which the name of Ranni will not brook.
Shadows. So I didn't look beyond this at what to do. So, is it this way, or is it the other way? If it wanted me to beat this boss, I've already beat it. I mean, we're at the bottom of the waterfall. I'm gonna start by checking out over here. Gingerhead, look carefully. No, I saw. No bridge ahead. Dark spot ahead. Ahead where? Must be in the other direction. I keep forgetting that I actually have the camera on. So I need to actually look here. So... oh, that did kill you? That's surprising. I can summon here, so I should probably do that, just in case. Oh, it must be in that thing. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, yes, it means that thing. If I left, then be wary of the laggedy sort. Left? Like over here? Nothing stones that are very weak. Okay, well this is a slow process, but I'm making it over here. Where they all came from, but sure. So this is the thing it wants me to kill, right? Oh. Magic. Fuck you and your magic, whatever that is. The thing stone. Is that not what you meant? If that's not what you meant, a little guidance would be great. Dark one. Different pathway. Could it have been here that she means? I guess I'll start by going through here. I might as well. I defeated whatever that thing was. What do you have for me? A silver firefly, so useless. Praise the water slide? Be wary of up. Yeah, I kind of figured that would be the case. But when you can defeat them in 2 strikes, it's a little less worrisome. So then turn and head up. Is this possibly what you meant? Oh. And I've been here? I don't remember coming here. Because they didn't explore it all. I wonder how I got down to that other area if I haven't explored it all. Fascinating. I mean, there's a hole down here to explore, but I kind of want to go up, too. I guess we'll start out down here. Oh, those are those hideous archers, which is probably why I didn't explore much. I probably ran. These ones tend to be pretty devastating. They're perfumers that also do major attacks with other weapons. These ones don't seem extremely powerful at this point, though. They take 1-2 hits, so they must have had a fair amount of health. Ooh, double shield. I like the look of your double shields, but you still have to die. Unfortunately for you. This area is huge. Oh, it's the weird snails with the ice magic from the Volcano Manor. Still do. Okay, so that's good, because that means if somebody gets mad at me for whatever reason, I can probably save them, I think is what that does. There's Glowwort over here, and it's a good one at that. Good. Good, good, good. Is there anything else that I'm skipping on and exploring down here before I head up there? There's, yeah, there's more items. Is this a whole pathway? Be wary of slug. Be wary of trap. Be wary of surprise attack. I'm waiting for it. Where is it? Are you guys supposed to be the surprise attack that was going to be so devastating? It's not. I don't know what the point of all that was. There was no item or anything back there. Excuse me. I'm excited to get back to doing another Eternal City of Nocron, is what this has to be, right? Ambush ahead, be wary of surprise attack. Your surprise attacks aren't very effective. Then again, I am level 106 or so. So it'd be difficult to make them effective against me at the moment. I wonder why they're electric, these ones. Are you using magic on me? No, you're just using a bow. And your ant is triple-eyed, so some of those use actual magic, and it's pretty devastating. There's a lot of enemies. Roll, heal, you. Okay. All good. Not good. That one just killed all the other ones, and itself. Okay. I know what to do there for next time. And I stopped at the site of grace, so I can explore this area more. That's a little bit exciting, that I found another starry area. I don't think this area looks as nice as the original area where you see the Minotaurs. When you go down the, well, Sophia is what I call it. The game probably calls it something else. They pronounce it fancily. I'm calling it the Well of Sophia, and the other one is the Well of Ansel, I believe. There's not an item there. I do want the Glowwort, which is on both sides. Glowwort. Ooh, that's 8. These are really good ones. 2 8s. What's up here? More mimic gears. These ones actually have the shield like the flanks in Demon Souls. That's interesting. I don't see anything specific over here yet. Just a ton of enemies. Which I should probably be defeating, but I'm not. There's an item down there. I didn't see an item on that hill at all. So that's where I'm supposed to be heading towards. Something is still pursuing me, so I can't open the map. Or at least one of the areas. There's an open door there and there. And I haven't even started heading up yet, so this area must be huge. No, I was hoping to actually hit you. Thank you. so that didn't supercharge them. Yeah. I like it when they kill each other from this charge shock. That's just like with the search, with the whole that they can't take on too much poison or whatever. Are you still alive? You're not. Okay. Jumping off. I'm not doing that. Because I know I fought a boss right down there. So I know that jumping off is death. Because I already tried it. Okay. So, should I head up first? Up looks like it possibly could be a whole thing. This just looks like a tower. So we can fight over here. Don't even let it get up. Because those are devastating. Oof, this is a hold down. Or up. It could be up. But I don't even know where that would lead. Upwards. I hear a scrab, but I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Could have Ashes of War, so I guess I'll go after it. Unfortunately, it did not. I love the whole chain reaction thing that's going on there. It's great. Another crystal dew. My lantern. Because unfortunately I can't see well. Most of the areas in this game are really beautiful, but I don't think the city of Nokron sometimes has the effect that they were going for. I get that the stars are supposed to make this area look bigger or whatever, but the stars don't look grand to me. They just don't. These ones have weird heads. They're really big for some reason. Their heads, that is. Are they supposed to be like a rock type ant? That'd be kind of funny. I got turned around. I was going this way. Ooh, they were dealing poison damage. That could have been Injustice ahead. Oh, I see. Well. Up or down? Up or down? Down might have a checkpoint that I can teleport back to later, so let's check down first. It is down. Okay. I only guessed down because up wouldn't give it much space to go. So hi, if you're watching this and you haven't left a like, please do. It really helps. Oh, there is a checkpoint down here. I mean, I'm not ready for whatever this may be yet. I have no idea. So, uh, let's go back up. This is not where I want to be. Mm-mm. There we go. So we need to head way back there and go up the flight of stairs, and then I'll come back and go up this flight of stairs after that. Does look like this area just is massive. They didn't have to add the pinpoint stars in the distance. Ooh, another stairway. So I've noticed 3 different ways up so far. I'm just gonna take these. Thanks. The third one being way back here. I didn't actually see if there's a way up to this, though. There might be. Ooh, probably not. A stone sword king. I have more than enough of those all the time. Dead end. Fun. So this isn't actually a way up, it's a way that I have to get to from one of the other stairways. Unless the other way around has the way up. Or it expects me to do it. No, I can't use my horse here, so it's not a crazy horse jump. There's the archer, and then I'm pretty sure this there with ants it is, so there's no way up back here. Okay then, let's head back. I didn't find anything up here on this plateau area, but that doesn't mean there wasn't anything, so I'll go through it on the way back. Just to kind of give it a second look for items. There isn't anything. Just enemies. That's fun. So I'll take this one and then I'll go to the one that's closer to the set of grace later. This one's just a chest, it looks like. Mistake. Letting me strike first is definitely a mistake, because now we want to get away from death. Wow, I'm just getting everything to level up my ashes here. Amazing. Amazing. I should have looked if there was... So the thing that's down there is not a boss, it just sits there and there's a room underneath it with the treasure chest. So... that's that. So then what's up here? I could have missed all of that. They're not exploring down here. Oh, I'm just gonna ignore that. It's not gonna follow me anyway. Nothing. Just the one enemy? Ooh, very long range. Like I said, letting me get those strikes in is a bad idea. I can open a message. Could this be treasure chest? By the way, behold right. This looks like a treasure chest too, but I can't open it. I can only open this one. Ant's skull plate. Cool, I guess. So I feel like the mimic tier should be upgraded by the silver husks that you get, and not by the ashes. Not by the glowwort, I mean, because of the fact that they literally are the different types of mimics. It's okay. English is hard sometimes. I didn't get any of the rest. That's fun. And that was most of them. Precious item ahead. Guess I better go get it then, huh? Ghost Glowwort Picker's Bell Bearing. That's great because that'll allow me to purchase more once I give that to the people. Nice try with that. It did not work in your favor. Should I jump in here? Is that a hole? It's not a hole. Necessary item. Not really. I've upgraded a lot of weapons. The runes are always helpful. I actually went online and gave away some of the different runes that I had to people. I went in as an adversary, and if they didn't attack me, I set stuff down. Ooh, hidden secret. They can't get in. I feel like dropping down there probably has a hidden secret too. Have I already been there? Yeah, that's where I originally came up. Okay. And there's nothing back there as far as I can see. Weird that there's not like a gargoyle thing for the with the keys here. That's usually what happens if this area is a little bit confusing. Here it is. Because I thought I went back to where I was before, and evidently it didn't. So, 2 enemies at least. What was the point of unlocking this, though? Can I open one of these? I want one's attention, but not the others. That didn't work out how I wanted. It's fine though, if I can lead it to the door, I'll restrict its movement here. So there's actually a boss that's like this with 2 different long-range people who are just like this. And they're very quick attacking just like this too. Okay. There's a hidden chest in the middle. Okay. Night Maiden and Swordstress puppets. I won't be using those, but grand that they're a thing. There's none of those mysterious cannonballs that rolls around and chases you, that you can strangely defeat. I don't know where it came from, or why it was here, but it's gone now. Larval Tier, which is the thing that lets me reset my attributes points via the level system. So I can set whatever levels I want up to 106, which is what I'm at right now. I believe. Yeah, 106. Be wary of up. It's the giant ball that it wants me to be wary of. So I need to defeat it to get this chest. Same type of thing. I have a heavy hitting weapon, so I'll just knock it around a bit. Another Larval Tier? Yeah. Go figure. Great Ghost Ghoulfort. So that means, once again, I can upgrade one of my ashes to +10. Which would be great. As long as I decide on something that I can actually use well. I think I need an archer for probably the fire giant fight that I've tried before and wasn't getting fast. It would also be useful to be able to upgrade my mimic tier to +10, because I haven't done that yet. I upgraded the skeletal ashes instead. Oof. I hate items that are like this that make you stand on the edge. If only I had a dog. I don't think a dog would help you. Precious item ahead. You lied to me, there's nothing here. Unless you meant this. Which I don't agree is a precious item anymore, I have far too many of them. So there's that whole thing, but I'm trying to check if there's side paths around. I don't see anything else for side paths yet. I was gonna say, this looks too easy not to have traps. So I'm gonna jump in here, past them all, and open the chest, and hope that the ball drops in the meantime. It did not. I mean, I can just ignore them. I think up there I see possibly a boss gate. Ooh, hi. You are the type of ones that usually have the ashes. You're not getting away from me. Somber Smithing Stone. It's not a boss gate. Fairies... Oh, but I can summon something. I'm gonna always start with summoning my skeletal warriors. It's never not gonna be that way. What are the mimic tiers turning into? People. Not really devastating usually. Oof. getting myself on back after death now. I knew that when I saw there was so many people that this would be kind of a clusterfuck if I didn't have something to distract. So I'm glad I went with the skeletal archers. And now just you. Easy enough. Now let's go get the treasure chest that's also in here, because they're seemingly everywhere. Moon of Noxtelia. What is it? I didn't see what item type it was. I probably should have paid attention. A little late now. Maybe it's a talisman. It is. Increases memory slots. I keep finding things that do this, but I don't know how to equip them properly. The memory slots, when I put these in, it doesn't seemingly change anything. The talisman represents the lost black moon. The moon of Noxtelia was the guide of countless stars. That actually reminds me of in the first game when you shoot an arrow into the sunlight goddess Gwendolyn's chest and she turns into the moon goddess. Try down. I don't see any other way to go, so sure, I suppose. I saw some weird... Oh, it's just the mimics. Still no wolf. Am I going up or down this time? Down further? Yeah, of course. So I found 2 routes down. I'll go back to the other route later. Oh, this is how I get the golden seed. Very cool. Seek grace, therefore don't give up. I already know where the grace is. I found the area with the grace. I was exploring for items. What's over here? Behold the butterfly. Yeah, I guess so. This looks like it's probably all that was here. There was a lot of really good items here though, so I'm glad that I stopped to check things out. Let's go back to the base of the waterfall in this area. I haven't started exploring over there yet. I just hit the site of grace, so I had a point to return to. So there's eggs still. Strong pull ahead, try circling around. Okay. Seek friend, offer friend. I want to go home. I don't believe it. Old deer ahead. Huh? What do you possibly mean, old dear? Like an old friend? Like a person that I possibly know? If you were talking about the first frogs, they aren't a friend. Keep up the good work. Much appreciated, because this game does get to be very tedious when you're not playing as an overpowered mage. Ooh. I looked away to read the comment, but it's fine. The site of grace was right next to this anyway. No, it's okay. It's just fine. I've actually been working on a lot of different areas in this game, and I found that I got to a point where I couldn't defeat some of the bosses. I tried my best. I tried using the ashes that I had, even at plus 10, and I couldn't beat them. So now I'm going and exploring other options and exploring Ranni's quest line. I'm working on that quest line too. The blight buildup is what's gonna worry me here. If I can defeat them, it'll be giant waves of mist. I need to get out of the mist. Oof. I also need to turn back on the lantern so I can actually see 2 feet in front of me. This is gonna be a ridiculous area already. I think I have an amulet that possibly guards against blight, so I should check if I have that talisman still. The gargoyles completely wreck me. Got to figure out another way. There was a double gargoyle area in another part of this game, and what I did for it was I had Lunetta, which is an archer ash. You can also get the Minotaur ash at one of the areas underneath the Well of Sophia. I went in for main attacks and kept the big giant gargoyles away from my archer so that the archer could do constant damage while I was the main focus. So you could try that, maybe, if you have an archer. Otherwise, I'm not really sure what to tell you. I definitely recommend long-ranged attacks first. I am swinging right at you. Please die. Great. I killed one. I was gonna say without taking any of the blade stuff, but that didn't happen. I need to... Ooh. I do. Then just level up the archer until you can get to a solid point where she's doing some damage and feels comfortable. Then try to fight again. It was dead and it still killed me. I thought the mist disappeared if they die. He doesn't like that he starts rushing when you start throwing long-ranged attacks. But if you have a long-ranged attacker and you go in with close-ranged attacks, you can distract him from your archer. I suggest using something like bloody slashes or some type of effect with your sword from a main ash. Obviously, you don't have to go with my recommendation. I found that the Scarlet Rot Dog works on some of the enemies that are stronger that you wouldn't think you could defeat if you distract the main enemy long enough to inflict Scarlet Rot. I can inflict poison on my weapon now, so I've been using that as a little bit of a tactic. I'm not going to be sticking around here. I got the items. I defeated most of the things.
Oh, Shadow, thou art the last. Tell the 2 fingers that Ranni the witch cometh to rend thy flesh with a fateful wound, ne'er to heal.
Oh, that's it? For what you're saying? I was actually kind of expecting you to say more. Oof, it has a lot of health. Okay, I'll have to beware. And swing attack. Okay, that's about half its health, which is what I expected as a heal. 1,000 damage without a stagger on this enemy. That's rough. The bleeding effect on the weapon is what does the massive damage here. Bleeding and magic are combined on the weapon. Because it has the black fire and white fire mixed with a bleeding effect. Ooh, what's this? Oh, it's a werewolf fight. So are you some version of Bulb, or whatever its name is? Dead.
Beautifully formed. My thanks. 'Twas more of a challenge than I envisioned. Now I can finally stand before them. This is farewell, my dear. Tell Blythe and Iji I love them.
Discarded palace key. They chase me to the point where I'm taking one out and he just goes berserk a little. No, they definitely will do more damage to them. They just don't want to die like skeletons. Got you. Okay. I can't take this. I don't like the idea of her. She's saying that this is goodbye again, which I really don't love. I should probably look at the description of the palace key, right? A key to a discarded... A key discarded by Lunar Princess Ranni, along with her very flesh. Opens treasure chest, passed down to Carrion princesses. It is said to be found in the Grand Library of Rhea Lucaria, with her mother, Venalia, I would guess. Scarlet Rot ahead. Oh, that's fun. I always love the Scarlet Rot areas in this game. It'll be alright. Lake of Rot, so I haven't been here. No map. So I do know I can't use my horse here. I can't use the horse here to travel through the rot. That's fun. Well, a map will help, maybe. So the map helps because I can choose certain land points usually to go to. So this will be my objective point, obviously. Other than that, I don't really see too much to stop at. Yeah, we need to head towards that. So, we're gonna have to tank some of this damage, but... Oof. What did that do? Or what is happening? Oh. Oh, interesting. Hidden pathways. So I don't have to walk through the rot. No, I'm not dealing with those. I've kinda had enough of the blight for now. Lever ahead. Okay, so let's jump and run. Okay. Is it just random pathways? And it took away my other pathway? That's ugh. I need to find most of my maps. If we go out, I found the map for the entire main area. And I've started on the maps for the underground. I'm waiting a minute for the Scarlet Rot effect to go down. I can do this, which will make it so that all the effects take longer to build up. I should have done that to begin with, but I forgot. Which is so well. That damage was really fast there. I'm not sure what you mean. Okay. So I made it here. So next I'm gonna want to go that way. Should I stop for the item? Indecisive. If you mean the Scarlet Rot buildup, it doesn't damage me immediately. I'm running out of potions. Oh, let's go for the item. Warming stone, but wasn't worth it. Oof. That could have been catastrophic. Wrath? Not Wrath. Jump up here, I dare you. I do not like light effects. Okay, okay. I'm okay. No, I'm not. I'd rather take the Scarlet Rot damage. Which way was I heading? Where is my marker? It's this way. Okay. I'm already taking damage from Scarlet Rot, so might as well keep going. What in the fuck is that? What do you expect me to do with that? I'm not anywhere near that. And my health is going down really quick. What is that rot that it's giving you? It's a status effect that will kill me. That's basically an effect that's worse than poison because you usually can't cure it. Well, I'm still gonna die. That's fun. It's an effect that's like poison, but if there's not a cure for it under most circumstances, I think I can maybe craft a cure now. But the game informs you that it's pretty much, if you get infected, it's death. I'll check out item crafting. I actually do have something I can craft to stop it from happening now. I don't do a lot of crafting in the game. I try to avoid it. Just like I try to avoid using magic altogether. Oof. It took away all of the platforms and left me on the other side. No, it didn't. The platforms are just over here. I'm still gonna have to run through the rot, though, in order to reach whatever. Well, the good news about this is that the platforms are already here now. Keep forgetting to do that before running through the rot. So I was up there. I don't know what's up there, but I was there. Should probably try to return to up there, right? The Scarlet Rot ticks down so slowly. I I do like the way the Scarlet Rot actually looks in this area as opposed to other games. It looks deadly. It looks gross. In some of the other areas, it really doesn't look as nice. Okay, it should be good to make a run directly across. Here's gonna be a struggle though, because if I defeat one, the other two spawn, and I don't know if the other two spawn because I defeat the first one, or if it's after that. They just spawn when I hit it. That's fun. I think I'm far enough away that won't hit me. I am. Oof. That was a lot of build-up. Oh, you're just gonna stay there and do whatever you're doing? That's grand, probably. Their eyes look so sad. Like, if it wasn't for the fact that they are spewing something that's so deadly, I would want to pet one of them. Okay, should be good. Run over to here. There's stuff out there. It looks like there might be stuff out there that I could go and look at, but I'm not going to go and look at. So I'm hoping if I press this button again that it'll let me back up there. That could be hopeful, though. I wonder why they don't get affected by the Scarlet Rot, because they don't affect Scarlet Rot, they inflict Blight, which is a different thing altogether. No, the button's already pressed, I can't repress it. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. So the thing about running over there is I can't be assured that there's actually a platform there. I do have all my potions. I have 12 of them, 13 counting my extra flask. Though. No people, but the status effect is major. If I get infected by Scarlet Rot, it's gonna gnaw at my health, and if I continue being in the Scarlet Rot, it's going to take probably at least quarter fractions of my health at a time. Okay, let's go for it. This is gonna infect me, because it's a long ways. But I'm gonna hope that I can reach a checkpoint and heal enough to get there. Okay. wary of danger. That's fun. Oh, the danger is that it's a waterfall. Heh, that's great. I would have totally died. There is a site of grace down here. Okay, the site of grace will heal me from the scarlet rot. I have no idea what's down here, but might as well keep going down if I can. Stairs. Grand Cloister. So I see some enemies down there. Golden Rune. That's not really the type of help I was looking for. Do I have my lantern on? It probably turned off when I died. Okay. So, if I fall down there, can I survive? Because fall damage is weird in this game. I can. Golden Centipede. Those are worth 100. Am I supposed to jump up there? Nah, I'm probably supposed to fall. So, here? Oof, that was a longer drop. I want to go home. Yeah, and just so you know, this is why crafting would be pretty helpful right now. I've never had to use it through the entire game. And obviously I still don't need it now. Okay, so there's items. There's also this magic using whatever you want to call them. Oh. Golden Rune. I'm just gonna run around and explore down here real quick. A Sim Butterfly. Don't have time to read notes, but it's fine. Probably. I'm gonna get Scarlet Rot build up because I want those items. What the fuck was that? Oh, it's a whatever that thing is. Move. Please heal. Okay. Time to run some more. Those are... I don't remember what they called them. There's more Glowwort. Heal, because I don't want to die real quick, and then continue running. I wonder what they're praising. Glowwort 9. Fan daggers. Nothing bone. Oh. Well, that's death. Which is fine. I just won't get infected with Scarlet Rot next time, and or go anywhere near that thing. I already took both the items anyway. So, now there's a possibility that whatever's in front of me, if there's any sort of going down or jumping, that they can use magic the entire time that I'm trying to do that if I run past, and kill me with that fucking strike that's like the arrows. Like magic arrows. Blah, blah, blah. English is hard sometimes, you know. Let's turn back on the lantern because I want to be able to see and make these drops again. I'm really surprised that that longer drop there is actually survivable. So they see me, but I didn't get close enough to them to aggro them. Oop, I did something. Goodbye now. No enemy ahead. Okay, then give me whatever this is. Scorpion Stinger Dagger. Is that the only reason we came all the way down here? I mean, it could be a good weapon. I do wish there was more to it than that. What the hell is that thing? I have no idea. It has tons of baby hands sticking out in the middle of it. I actually explored... There is more down here. Looking at it inside of the Stella Caves. The depths. Stoma Lover, can I get in the coffin? Resting coffin, yes I can. So here we go. There is more. Let's get in another coffin and travel to a random destination, because this happens sometimes. If you're a fan of Dark Souls 1, anytime you rested inside of the coffin, it changed your gender. That does not happen in this game. The coffins actually transport you to other locations, much like a teleporter. Usually can go either up or down a waterfall, entirely. And magically usually end up being safe, and you can just crawl out whenever you reach the top or bottom. This is a lot deeper than I thought it was, too. I'm glad we're done with the Scarlet Rot. I was getting kinda annoyed about that whole area being a thing. I'm also glad there wasn't another Scarlet Rot boss, because I already beat a Scarlet Rot dragon. Scarlet Rot is a lot of pronunciation. So what's down here that's gonna be atrocious? I don't actually see anything yet. Well, there's a boss down here. Let there be summoning. I'm not really interested in summoning. Why is there always destruction? Usually I'd go with my skeletons first, but instinct tells me to go with the mimic here. So we're gonna go with that one first this time. I have no idea. Oh. Astral Natural Born Void. So, I've actually seen one of these before. I didn't beat it, but I've seen one. That's apparently the game. So I kinda am aware of its attacks. It's mostly a magic user, unfortunately. This attack, if it hits, kills me in a single strike, even at level 106. Which is fun. And that's a teleport. Where are you? Did you just disappear altogether? That's fun. This is very bizarre. Honestly, it feels kind of surreal, in a way. I don't know what this attack does. Oh, it's Rain Asteroid. That's fun. So go back, and then go forward. I can't attack it because its head isn't low enough. Ow. I was hoping that would hit. It's pretty close to the end of the fight. If there's not a second phase. Which I'm gonna hope there's not. Because I don't like it when the series creators make multiple health bars for the same boss. I got the remembrance of it. And an achievement. Did I come from this way or not? I did not. What the hell is that thing? It's a magic-using dragonfly with pincers and a skull. I mean, at least that's how I would describe it to a person who had never seen it. Likely coffin. No, I get that. So if I can defeat it here, I can probably defeat it in the other place where I've seen it. Is this just a dead end? Did I go the wrong way? I'd like to think that I didn't. I probably just went the wrong way, right? I did, because there's the summoning statue right there. Darn. Usually after major bosses like that, there's a site of grace too, but I don't see one. If there is one. There is one, it's just way over here. Is that a seal? That's grand. I wonder what I have to do to open this one. Well, let's get a level before I do anything else. It probably wouldn't hurt to get another level in Vigor. Then my health would be 1,555. Can I level up again? I cannot. Okay. 107. So what does this say? Well done. Time for joy. I'm not so sure. You cannot proceed without a ring of oath. What? Excuse me. So there definitely is a way deeper down here, but getting it is kind of a who knows. I'm actually going to take a look at this and see if I can find some information about it. Real quick. After progressing most of the way through this quest, players will reach a door called the Ring of Oath. However, since there is no item with that name in the game, finding the Ring of Oath can be a challenge. Oh, great. That's grand. The Ring of Oath refers to the Dark Moon Ring. I actually think I know where to get that. There's a specific boss that I beat that has a treasure chest by her that I needed a key for, and Ranni gave me a key that's for that area. So I'm gonna guess that the keys match up to that location, which is back at the town of sorcery over near the Queen of the Moon. The tragic thing about this is, um, no, there isn't a tragedy actually, because I have a site of grace right next to the door. So I can immediately try it and see. Open? Dark Moon Ring. Excellent. So yes, that was the case. So I'm guessing it would be a key item, maybe? It's not actually in my key items. Why? Is it a talisman, technically? It's here. Ring of Lunar Princess Ranni's Cold Oath. Ring depicting a full leaden full moon. Symbolic of a cold oath. The ring is supposed to be given by Lunar Princess Ranni to her consort. Ranni is an Empyrean, meaning her consort would by rights earn her the title of Lord. A warning is engraved within. Whoever thou mayest be, take not the ring from this place. The solitude beyond the night is better than mine alone. Okay. So, obviously we're gonna continue on. That was easy enough to get. The riddle wasn't actually too hard. I just didn't go back and get that item right away until I needed it. This isn't where I want to be. I know there's a site of grace further down. This... Huh? Oh, weird. So, that means this specific area has its own site of grace thing. I don't actually see it in my list, though. I mean, it's not too hard to run down there. I don't know how to continuously make the map go down further, because it only shows above and underground. So unfortunately, I will have to do a little bit of platforming and ride the coffin again, but it's not that far away. And I won't have to re-defeat the boss, so it should be pretty easy. Excuse me, weird things that I hate. That hurt. Thanks so much. I can restore my potions once I get to the other side of grace. Okay. I thought it was going to give me Scarlet Rot when I was clicking the rest in the coffin. It didn't, luckily. So now to get rid of the Scarlet Rot Bar, I'll just have to rest the Site of Grace, which I want to do anyway to restore my health and my Cerulean Tears Flasks. La la la. Pronunciation is really hard today. So is enunciation. I probably should have leveled up Ashes before coming back down here, but oh well. I haven't ran into anything that I can't defeat down here so far, so I'm not extremely worried about that. And yes, the barrier is gone. Beautiful ahead. Item required ahead. No, it's not. You lied to me. Finally, after going down 3 times, we're going back up once. Moonlit Altar. It's like a dream. Level love. When it said the Ansel area, first off, secret passage. I can summon here, so there's some type of danger. You know, with all the lights, this actually reminds me of Ranni's Rise. Oh. I'm on top of the hill behind the village of Aubernax. I'm a little weary that there's a summon sign, but I'm gonna wait and see if something actually attacks me. So far, nothing has. A dragon. It has to be a dragon. Of course it does. This is the Glintstone dragon that I started defeating before. Very cool. Ooh. And it's stronger than before. I can tell already. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. It actually didn't. It did very little damage. I do not know why. This actually really doesn't seem terrible. That would have been. That's actually really cool. It's devastating, the attack, but it's really cool attack-wise. Trying to hide behind the giant rock because that will not work. the dragon tries to cheese using a rock. Where are you going? Please come back here. Ooh, I just barely got hit by the end of that. Because for some reason it decided I need to get off my horse without a reason. That is not... That could have been catastrophic. So if I set it down, it doesn't kill me. It's done. So if this doesn't work, I'll switch over to a poison weapon and just poison the hell out of it and use bloody flashes in between. Because I use multiple weapon types. Yeah, I'm just gonna use poison. It won't be a problem. With poison and bloody slashes and the mimic tear, there's no way it stands a chance. Almost had it without any of that stuff, so I'm not extremely worried about using bizarre things. Actually, I don't think I have a poison effect on my weapon right now. I think I have a bleeding effect on my other weapon. But either way, the bloody slashes should take care of it. I do have the poison effect on my weapon still. So yes, I am changing to something that will do less damage, but it should even out. The thing about the Glintstone Dragon being here is that it was guarding Ranni's rise originally before I tried to defeat it there, which means that Ranni's likely here. That's what I'm gonna do. Ooh. Okay, poison. So now let's take poison damage when I'm flying in the sky and I'm not exactly right next to it. I hate it when the dragon magically teleports to a place that's not right next to me. But if it wants to stand there and take poison damage, more power to it. Hello, Rusty. I've been doing the Ranni's quest line. I found out that I could do things more in this area. I mean, I'm not gonna not take the poison damage if it's gonna teleport and randomly not pay attention to me when I'm right next to it. I can even probably just there until we get to the point where it's done being poison damaged. And yeah, it probably is a cheap way of doing it, but fuck it. If you've seen the rest of my series on this, then you know that I don't exactly do everything in this game fairly. I got stuck. Like, very, very stuck trying to progress in the main game. And I had to I had to actually look into what else I could do in the game. So, let's attack the dragons more. I don't know what happens to the mimics here, but it's not standing right here at the moment. Oh, there it is. Grand. What are you doing? Ooh, that was supposed to be frost damage. Ow. I am having confusion because the lock-on me spin instead of actually attack. I was not next to that foot, but okay. Bloody slashers are usually pretty powerful for most things anyway. No, it seems to be grand. I hate it when an attack, like the giant's archer arrows also does this, where it's pointed this way, you're standing here, we'll say, and the archer's arrow will change direction for the way that it's pointed and randomly just directly in. You know, it's pointed this way and it goes and doesn't travel in the direction that's even pointed in. I'm just gonna use some bloody slashes on this, along with some poison to get through it. I think I can get through it, it's just a little difficult. This doesn't seem unobtainable. The fire giant at this point does. I don't remember what else I was stuck on in that area. There was an area where you had to go through 2 noble godskins and at least as a boss in one of the caves that I'm not going back to at this point. That had a bunch of snails that were summoning people and wolves and all sorts of crazy, bizarre bullshit. Where are you in the game? I'm at a place called the Moonlit Rise, I think. I went basically really, really far down after exploring the area with and talking with the miniature doll of Ranni. It says that... Oh, you unlocked a new area. Yes, I unlocked a new area after defeating a boss in Ranni's questline. I tried hitting the bloody slashes button there and it did nothing. It's kind of funny to see the clone take the exact same damage in the exact same way as me. Eventually I'll go through and delete the ones where I didn't make any progress. The streams are kind of something that you can schedule, it's just me seeing what I can do. I might even eventually edit this down to being a solid, just progression type of thing on the channel. So I have my laptop to do some video editing now. It's dead. Dragon's Heart and Adula's Moonblade. I do want to check out the Moonblade. Where is it? There it is. Conjures a cold magic greatsword and then delivers a sweeping blow that launches a blade-like projectile of frost. The sorcery can be cast repeatedly. Adula, a devourer of sorcerers, was bested by Ranni, subsequently swore a knightly oath to her dark moon. So I said this already, and I'm going to repeat it because of the fact that I don't think you were watching when I said it. Um, the goddess Gwendolyn in Dark Souls 1 was a fake sunlight goddess that actually turned out to be the goddess of the moon, which basically makes me think that this goddess Ranni, who is a snow witch, is a reincarnation or another version of Gwendolyn, the Dark Moon goddess. Cathedral of Mana Celeste. I have to go cook for Sun. Thanks for the stream. I will watch the video tomorrow. Be well, friend. I'm gonna try my best to be well. Thanks so much for the like. I really appreciate it. I've been making progress during this stream itself, and I don't think it's ever been really boring. I suggest probably watching this stream through, and just continuing on with the live streams from this point. There's a whole bunch of starlight shards here. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. Another way down? Oof. How far down are we gonna go? So... now is the point where things are gonna start getting difficult with levels. I'm on level 44 for Vigor, Endurance, and Strength. I should probably start leveling up Mind again and get back to having a solid state of mind, instead of having a Madness Infliction. I have so many of the Starlit Shards now that it's sending it to my box. My extra storage area, in case you're unclear. This is gonna kill me if I drop in here. It won't, because there's a thing right here. This looks like a hole. I don't actually see anything down there. Well, that's grand. Okay, well... oof, it didn't kill me. Okay. This is a bizarre amount down. No way to my head. Who in the fuck are you? Wait. Angel, angel. Wear ring. What? Oh! Is this a boss fight? Am I gonna kill Ranni? Because she's a shard bearer. Because that's what I kind of thought would happen at the end of this, is that I would have to fight Ranni.
So, it was thee. who would become my lord. Perhaps I needn't have warned thee. I am pleased, however. Thou art a fitting choice. I go now to the night sky. It is there I shall find mine order. I bid thee travel the path of the Lord, and once all is done, we shall see each other once more.
Dark Moon Greatsword. So I do want to look at it. A moon greatsword bestowed by a Carian queen upon her spouse to honor long-standing tradition. One of the legendary armaments, Ranni's sigil is a full moon, cold and leaden, and the sword is but a beam of its light. I mean, it's too bad it's not powerful. It causes frost buildup, which is cool. I haven't got an item that does that besides an axe yet. So, this is actually the second time that I've found Ranni's body. There needs to be a button to go deeper. Because obviously, my site of grace that was up right here is deeper than this. And I have no way of knowing actually where that is in this list of a whole bunch of graces. I mean, I can guess that it'd be in the City of Nakaron list, but it's not. And from there, you would think that it would be in the other list. It's none of those. It's none of those. It's probably the cathedral was what it was, right? Yeah, it must be. So, it looks like from here I can actually go over to something right here and something right here. So we're gonna start with walking towards 1. Probably. There also may be something here. We can start by walking towards 3. Because 3 is the closest. Sorry, the kids outside are a little loud. I don't know if you can hear them. My headphones pick up on a lot of things. So we want to start by heading towards 3, which I believe is this way. It is. Can I use my horse up here? I can. Excellent. The interesting thing that Ranni said is that we'll meet at least one more time. I can still summon here? Why? I beat the dragon. That's actually worrisome. There is a building over here. The Moonfolk Ruins. Did you just say something? They don't usually say things. And the sorcery is a little better than it normally is. I guess I just about ran off a cliff. I should not do that. There has to be something here if they're guarding it, right? I don't actually see anything. It's a little curious. So, probably the skeletons would be good for something like this, because if the magic kills them, there's a possibility they'll come back. I don't see anything. Does that mean there's nothing here? No. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this area is for. And I don't see anything grand. Usually if there's one of those things that are right there, there's a boss somewhere. And there probably is, maybe. But I don't see it. I wonder if there's a hidden thing that's summoning these things somewhere. Because there does seem to be an infinite amount. Or like a real one of them, or something. So we're ahead. Try attacking. Oh. I see. Thank you, note. I would have walked right over that without ever seeing it. No trap. Smithing stones again. Useless. Useless. Did we decide if we were heading towards Tour 1 first? Probably doesn't matter, because we can work back to the top, right? That light is so bright. There's a spirit spring here. Why? Where would the spirit spring bring me? Is it... It's just a ridiculous jump to nowhere? There has to be a reason that it's here, right? I don't know the reason yet. We'll come back to it. There is an Evangel, however, or an Evergoal, or whatever, maybe even jail. So if these are jails for these creatures, and that's how you really pronounce it, does that mean by defeating them in here I'm releasing them? Like, is it like their soul is trapped? Is that the type of thing that I'm supposed to believe here? I don't really know. The Black Knight's true form. Oof, I see. It has tons of health, and it's very fast. That's fun. I kind of wonder if there's an ending for defeating all the Ever jails. Ever gals. I don't think that my great sword will work here. It's too slow swinging wise. I can't summon anything in here, so let's try poison and see how that works. That was fun. I'm probably not defeating this right now. Let's go back to the last set of Grace visited, and then we can head towards the opposite one. If I can't do anything with the other one, I'll investigate how to continue Ranni's storyline a bit more. So I went up there, so down here it's 2 on the map. It looks like it's an actual place that I haven't been though. Probably shouldn't just randomly jump off from cliffs. Just about did there though. Wait, these have actual points where they're coming down and connecting to the ground? Oh, interesting. There's something here because I can summon things. Weird. Is it like in here? Well, it's not that way, whatever it is. There's a golden tree over there. Should I head towards the tree? There's a pathway down there towards the lake. I mean, what's that on my map? It's over by the Evergal, or the Everjail, or whatever. I see a dragon. I see 2 dragons that I'm not gonna try and fight right this second. Hello, existing dragons. I see a really long drop. Ooh, I didn't mean to. So I saw the area that I haven't been to. However, finding a way down there may be more of a pain than what I'm prepared for due to the dragons. tried to go back. But my horse turned fully around and it kept the momentum forward. So I'm looking into more of Ranni's quest. So this is the endpoint for Randy's quest line, actually. Officially. I can't do any more in her quest line. We will see her again. Possibly. But there is no more to her quest line. Which is pretty interesting, I guess, since she said that we would see her again. If I had a choice in the matter, I'm not sure that making Ranni the Elden Lord, or whatever you call it, the Elden Lord would be the best thing. But I'd like to see what happened if he did. What is this? Oh, there's... Oh. I see. So it looks like if I head over to the Evergal, there's a path down from 1 to 2. Everjail. They want it to be Everjail, they should have spelled it Everjail and not with the weird G. Crystal people. So what is this? Oh, hi. You're a boss that I've defeated twice already. Ow. Are you trying to prevent me from getting in here? Because that didn't happen. Guess I'm safe. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Smithing stone. Smithing stones. That's all this has to offer. That's grand. It's still taking poison damage down. It found a way back up. Should I just let the poison damage tick? Probably should, right? Because I don't know how hard this is intended to be. Grand. Hi, I'm back. I was right next to you. Swing the blade with aim, it did nothing. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm just gonna get into here. Come back in here. It was good having you in here, remember? Excuse me. You appear to be having a wonderful time out there. Oof. You did come back in here. That was foolish. It didn't really give me anything for how ridiculously hard that fight was. Okay then. So I need to be heading this way. The blue flowers are usually a sign of magic. So there's a chance that I can't even get into here. Which is fun. But let's rest for a minute and then we'll read the riddle thing. Seek 3 wise beasts, so 3 ghost things. And sometimes they're completely invisible. Mimicry? Where? Seek ahead. I can't see ahead. Do you want me to kill the living turtles? Is that what you're asking me to do here? I'm kinda hoping not. But they've had riddles where you kill turtles before to unlock these. I'm gonna try it. Where was the other turtle? I know I saw one. Are you a turtle? You are a turtle. Is that hiding? Is that the answer? No, there's more turtles. Why did more turtles spawn? Try north and seek Spirit Spring. Seek west and then behold cliff. Actually came down from the cliff though. Does that mean they found a way here without going down the same way I did? That's kind of craziness. Oh, hi. Heh, I didn't even see you there. I mean, this will likely lead me somewhere else, right? Dramatic music. Have I been here? I don't know. Then are estate runes, so no. Oh, that's fun. Those are always fun. Does it want me to defeat it? I can summon. And that's why they don't even attack these things. With that fucking attack right there. wasn't overload on poison, like ever. I am rolling dependability here. So even though it's a poison type, it can take poison damage. That's not how poison types work. They haven't worked like that at all in this game. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't know how to get into that tower, which is fine. There may be some ghost turtles in a tree that I didn't see somewhere, which is whatever. I completed Granny's questline in this live stream. So, thank you so much for watching if you did. And I'll see you in the next one when I figure out something else to do, because I'm not ready to return to the Fire Giant. And I don't think I'm ready to return to the boss at the Tree of Mikola yet.